The ferry sinking has been making headlines around the world as the international media attempts to make sense of the tragedy. A number of journalists and publications say Korea's so-called bally-bally culture, or pushing things to be done quickly, was not in evidence during the handling of the crisis.
They also point to bureaucracy of government agencies as another key factor in the slow response to the disaster. Song Ji-sun reports.
Bloomberg columnist William Pesek thinks the ferry disaster shows the chronic flaws that have existed in Korea for decades. He says the country's rapid economic growth has come at the cost of a prompt response and a quick management system at a time of crisis. Questioning why it took nearly 1 hour for rescue teams to get to the accident site, Pesek reasoned that Korea's problems trace in part from the collision between its quick or bally-bally culture and a government that remains obsessed with bureaucracy, hierarchy, and turf, pointing to Korea's culture of basing high-level appointments on seniority. He also pointed out that Korea's business culture needs a thorough re-examination, as ferry operators put lives at risk to boost profits in a hyper-competitive environment. The Financial Times focused on probes being launched into the operators' finances and tax position, while politicians came under fire for insensitive behavior. The British Daily also described thoughtless actions shown by some high-ranking officials, like the education minister eating noodles on a sofa, where hundreds of victims' families were sleeping on the floor at a gymnasium, and a potential Seoul mayor candidate's son depicting the public as uncivilized on his Facebook page. The paper said the family think that if the government had handled the crisis better in the early stages, the damage would not have been as bad. It adds that the parents' only wish right now is to find the sons' and daughters' bodies before they're too badly decomposed. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.